the changes from
Like
zero to
huge
huge.
Yeah. Hello everyone, my name is Huda. I'm from Subaiha Furniture Factory. We are a high-end luxury furniture manufacturers for the last 30 years. And today I'm having a special guest with us, our lovely, talented designer Hala. Hi Hala,
Hi, Huda.
how are you
Yeah,
today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Glad to have you here today with us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Hala, really, I would love to know actually, what made you take the decision to be a designer?
Yeah, this is a funny story actually somehow, and it's started since I was a very small child. To be honest with you, it's all related to the T square. I saw my father all the time. He's an engineer, so I saw him all the time drawing things using the T square and was like thinking that it's a toy.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, at that time I decided that I need to do something related to engineering field. And then when I grow up, I found like architecture and interior design is a very interesting thing for me. I was lucky enough to be in a university that having the first year as an option, and I studied like a share modules between the architecture and interiors. So then I decided to follow interior because I felt it's more detail oriented.
Yeah, it is actually, yes.
It is, yeah. And now you can see because you are specialized in furniture, the most detailing things.
Yeah.
So it is like I found myself there more than the big masses and the big sculptures, architecture, which is a very nice thing. But I felt interior is more personalized, is more, I would say, special for every person. It's done specially and customized specially for every person. Architecture also was a nice field, but I felt myself more in
Into
the
interior.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, that's really nice. As a designer, what do you think? What's your opinion about the trends of 2025?
Trends of 2025, I feel like it's a continuous of 2024. There is no much of difference, but it's evolving in a way to fit more with the environment that we are living in. The past few years, it was very minimal, plain walls, everything is plain. People is getting bored out of this style. Trying to mix this style with some other styles like maximalism style and adding some more life and colors to the spaces. I would feel you will see this in my designs and many other designers. People are more now open to introducing colors, having more shapes, having more lively interiors.
I can say even more kind like colors which is bit dark, bit alive ones.
Yeah, as you can see, like with the Pantone color, this year it's the mocha color. Last year it was the blushed orange color, which is the changes
Like
from zero to
huge
huge,
yeah.
huge change. And that's why all the time, to be honest with you, I don't recommend following a trend as much as following what you like, what you really feel yourself fitting in, especially if it's residential. Also for commercial, I prefer to follow a narrative or a story, and from there bring the design to a concept and to full setup of, let's say, a place and creating something. So for me, I start from a story, and usually, like this question I get all the time, from where is the story is getting?
Yeah.
And it will be funny enough to say that the clients come up with the story without them feeling that they are coming up with the story. Because sometimes you look at them and they inspire you with the story. Some of them, they come and tell you we want 1, 2, 3, and they are very
so I would say based on their personality, you do choose the selection. That's really interesting, actually.
Yeah, you feel that it fits them. Like some people, they are more alive and more color, open to more colors in these things. Some other people, they like classic things. They are more formal. They are
different choices all the time.
yeah.
Yeah. So there will be like clients coming knocking your door with very high expectations, Hala, and very limited budget.
Oh,
What will
don't
you
tell me
do in
about
this
it.
situation? I really would love to know this actually.
It's actually the story of I would say, every client. Everyone wants the best, and they don't want to spend much,
Yeah.
which I understand them. I understand how all of us, we want something special, we want something unique, we want to have the most beautiful things for our, whether it's commercial or residential. But the budget all the time is the main thing that controls us. And at the end of the day, it's a reality.
Yes.
It's a reality. I all the time don't يعني, allow them to follow things that I would say go to cheap materials, because it shows.
Mm-hmm.
It shows. Working with the budget, it's the best for everyone. Like and like having, for example, mimicking materials, just having marble and it's not marble, having wood, and there is very high-end wood materials that looks like wood, which I don't mind. But if you have a minimal budget, just try to manage your expectations as much as you can. As much as you can.
So it has to be limited as well as per the budget.
It's not limited. You still can do nice things, but you can't come up with, for example, an expensive marble counter and saying that we want this in just 1,000, for example, or something like this.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we can do very nice things with limited budget, but you need to manage the expectations, and you need to trust the designer in this. Like, they would guide you in the best direction, because materials is the thing that is, I would say, control the budget.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you can have an alternative for the floor, an alternative for some other furnitures, and the place still would look nice, would look beautiful. But yeah, like that we should manage these expectations as much as we can.
Yeah. Hala, which one is more challenging for you actually when you are facing small space or huge space?
When it comes to spaces and the size of space, I was lucky in my career, during my career life, during like these years, to deal with very small spaces and huge spaces. Was able to do yacht designs, which is the most challenging when it comes to very minor spaces, and still you need to make them functional, and you still need to make them open as a circulation.
Yeah.
And I was lucky as well to deal with the huge spaces like offices, one floor for an office. I would say each case has its own challenges and its own requirements. يعني I won't say that any of them is more challenging than the other, but each of them teach you how to deal with the space. And before, when in my beginnings in the career, I was looking at small spaces as a terrifying spaces, that can't be done. Like, this space is no way is going to fit these things.
Okay.
But you will be able actually to fit many things and to make the space functional by using storages on the wall or hidden storages in the furnitures. I'm sure you can relate when the furniture things that also you manufacturing.
Yeah, we are actually.
Yeah. Like, there is solutions. There is a smart solutions that comes up when it comes to small spaces. But also the big spaces, usually people have more requirements, more things that comes with the size.
Yeah, it is.
So you need to fit also all of these requirements. So I would say each one has its own challenges.
But at the end of the day, the solution in our hand actually.
Exactly.
We are the one at the end of the day fixing the spaces that you like with the same sizes and all, I believe.
Exactly. I agree with you. Furniture is the last thing that it's placed in any space, and how you place them, how you arrange them, has a lot to do with how the space look at the end. You definitely have the walls, have everything, but how you distribute your furniture, how you select them, how you measure them properly, how you choose even the sizes and the quantity of them, has a lot to do with how the space look at the end of the day.
Yeah, it is. For our lovely listeners, where they can find Hala if they would love to contact Hala?
They can find me, most of my clients comes from social media. I'm quite available for everyone. So they can find me in social media. My page is there. Everyone can just give me a call. And sometimes clients just call me for consultation, small consultation, even it is a friendly one, I would say, just to ask a question, from where can I get this, from where can I get that. Yeah, so I would say it's nice to help people. At the end of the day, we as a designers, I believe this is the ultimate purpose that we are living for, is to help people make their lives better in the spaces they are living in, just giving them more better spaces. And when it comes to their whether commercial spaces, offices, residential spaces, yeah, I would say.
Thank you so much for your time, Hala, today. Pleasure having you today with us.
Thank you, Huda. Thank you. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you. Same here. Hope you enjoyed the video today, and wait for our upcoming videos if you would love to know about the furniture and interior design.